Blaseball Wildcards is based on the wildly popular online thing called Blaseball. Well, it's not that wildly popular since it faded out of existence last year. But this was a thing that people were playing baseball, fantasy baseball of sorts. This was very popular for a while. Came into 2020. A lot of people were stuck at home. And I went and watched some videos on this game in general. I was kind of interested in what it was. And it's kind of like, it felt like almost one of those things you had to be there to get into it. The people got into it, really got into it. Well, then they made a board game based on it. Okay. So I checked out this board game. Well, I don't like it, but I'll tell you why.
There's a lot going on in this game, and I'm not going to be able to cover everything. I just want to give you some basic ideas. Players are going to have a deck of cards. There's a possibility that weather special cards will be in effect. But most of the cards that you have will be some sort of player here, and it's going to show you if these add some tokens on them, but it will give them a pitching value, a batting value, a catching value, and then a special ability. This person can print money, so they're going to get tokens equal to the number of players on the field. Not a lot of players on the field in this game. You have one person in the outfield, one person on the mound, and one person at bat at most, and that may not always be the case. So the way the game works is the pitcher is rolling 2 dice, 9, adding them to the pitcher value, which here was 6, would be 15. The batter is rolling 2 dice, so they have 5, adding to their batting value, which in this case is 4, and the batting value has to be higher than the pitching value, otherwise it is going to be a strike. You have these 20-sided dice that you'll keep things on. If they're equal, it's an out. If the batter value is eventually higher before they strike out, then the other person can catch it. The difference between the batting and the pitcher is the potential. So you'll be able to run more bases that way. But the catching then, if there's someone in the outfield, they're going to roll dice with the catching and try to roll higher than the batter's amount to catch it, which is out. Otherwise, then you will advance the batter that many spaces before they go home. And that's kind of the game. You're going to be playing just a couple innings back and forth, and there's all kinds of crazy different things here. Like this person's only 1-1-1, but they have a special ability. You're going to be keeping track of that. This is a 3-headed dog called Beasley, not Cerberus. I'm not sure. I don't get the theme here, so again, that might be part of my thoughts on the game, but that is how it works.
The problem with this game is it feels like a collectible card game. And you might say, watching this, and maybe this is accurate, well, you would like this more if you had been a fan of Blaseball. Maybe. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know who any of these people are. They just seem like random fantasy stuff thrown together. I can only speak to this as a game. I can also speak to this as a big fan of baseball. And I'll tell you what, folks, I've seen baseball. I've played baseball. And this, friends, is not baseball. You're just rolling dice, adding a number, and having random effects go, but you have to check this and check that and check my card here and check this and check that. So it has the feel of a complicated collectible card game with the very much annoying random dice rolls. And then everything seems to be stretched down into just boringness. There's so much effort into this, but this game is to me the very definition of hot mess. From mismatched artwork to, I mean, this box cover, she's swinging a phone, and this lady has a fiery hand, but none of that comes out in the game. I just know that this fiery hand lady is 4 pitching, and this one is a 6 batter, and then she can control the weather card and flip it or something. Wow, I hated this game very much. I'm giving this one a 4. Maybe if I'd been more into Blaseball, but we'll never know now. So there you go, Blaseball Wildcard.